brown male. Puppy boy. Hi, puppy boy. You gonna come? So this little guy did really well coming out of the enclosure. A lot of puppies just lay down and they're overwhelmed and they don't move forward by himself. So he was quite quick to come out and direct to me. He didn't even look at those balls. He just came right here. So showing that that's a nice level of confidence for him to come out like that. Well, good job. So I'm just going to say a hi to him and let him know I'm good and I'm okay. Yeah. And then I'm not going to like, encourage him to stay with me. I'm just going to let him do whatever it is he wants. So on the interaction section, lovely kisses. He's nice and soft. He has a nice body language. His tail is up, but it's not like overly wagging, but it's a nice soft tail. Are you biting my pocket? Alright. So he is biting at my pocket, but we'll see how he goes along if he starts with my feet or my fingers. Nice licking. There's not much teeth there. Try a nice focus. No, nice one. So puppies do sometimes explore their world with their teeth in their mouth. So just remember to do your no teeth on skin exercises. He showed no use of teeth there, but it's a good exercise to just sort of do as a rule. The younger they can understand this, the better. But what a lovely interaction. He's nice and soft, and he hasn't really left me. So I'm thinking he's a little bit more social. So social. Sometimes social dogs are like pouncing all over you and really, they're just happy to be with you. And some social dogs like to maybe have to depend on you a little bit because they're a little bit nervous or unsure. So this little guy is not unsure. He's left me to look at the tent. His body language is nice. He's not like cuddled up on my lap, so he's not really looking to me for assistance in any way. I think there was a body stretch to that can there, I'm not sure. Right. So leaning into something or stretching into something it just shows he's a little bit on the careful side. He's not going to like jump into anything like that. He's going to check it out first. So he does have a curiosity of his surroundings, but it's taken him a bit to push through. But here, there it goes. So in the interaction, like we're trying to see like social or environmental preferences. And if I was to sit and talk to him and pet him and pay him attention, I have no doubt that he would just stay with me. But when I don't interact with him, he's off and playing, which is kind of nice. It's a nice fit. It means that he has a healthy curiosity of his environment and enough confidence to actually go and act on it. So I will watch the video again, but I'm leaning towards a 50-50 split because he's left us as often as he's been with me. So his tail is wagging and he's getting a little bit more comfortable. And, you know, the stress, whoa, sorry puppy. He's never been taken away from his litter mates before. And he just got dropped in this room and there we go. Floor's cold, baby. But I mean, he's just never been here, he's never met me before. So this is kind of maybe an indication of what you might get when you go home. So that's kind of nice. He's not overly worried. So he's handling the stress really well. Right? He would love to stay with me. So after the way he came back and sat on my lap, I would maybe now go leaning towards a more social dog. Would I? I think so. So interaction was quite nice. Alright? So up at one, now that I'm moving around, we're going to, also is an indication of, is it social or environmental? And you can see that he is following me around more than... Okay. So we want this test to see what he does when I walk around. Like, does he care where I am? Does he kind of follow me? Does he bite my feet? And puppy come. Boy, that was a roundabout. That's a roundabout way. Come here. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Yay! So he's quite responsive to my voice. Very good boy. So he started off following me right away. He's not really checking out the toys per se. But that gives us the indication that he is more social. He is more interested in me. But within this exercise, you can build on this and develop the bond that you have. Yeah. And I'm going to give him a treat. Now, he's never had a treat before. As far as I know, they've only had puppy food and the like, so I'm going to give him a treat. So basically, you want to develop a connection to where he really wants to know where you are all the time. Even if he's not with you, but he knows where you are. So you could be in a park or a picnic or something, and he is more, the ideal is he can play with other dogs and other people, but he should come back to you and kind of even nudge you and say, oh good, you're still there, I'm off to play again, like a good kid. But he should have develop the want of him to want to know where you are. And it shouldn't be you running after him all the time. So that's very good. And we're going to do it by encouraging the come. Are we dear? And very vocal. Are you vocal, little boy? And do you want me to stay still? Personally, I like vocal. The way of communicating. Yes, it is. Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Yay. He's not 100% trusting me by that roundabout, indirect way to me. So it sounds like a big ordeal, but you're going to practice in a room like this, small with toys, then make it a bigger room with new toys, and then try it out in your backyard where there's kids on bikes and squirrels and a lot of distractions. And get that bond and his understanding of the come before you take him to a big, overwhelming experience. So you can see when I'm not really doing anything, he is starting to look around more. Yes. Here. So do use your treats, but also your patting and your voice. And see what he responds to the best. If you're lucky, puppies will respond to all of it. And most puppies respond to your high-pitched, energetic voice. Don't they? Yeah. So we're just going to give him a little bit of an elevation exercise to see his levels of patience and tolerance. So they have lots of grooming and vets and, you can't be there 24/7, so they need patience. And this little guy has tons. So he's like totally bodying them. So you have to keep in mind that he's just met me, so he has no reason to trust me. So that was great. That was like super. He couldn't have done any better. Hey, puppy. Hey, what's this? You want to come see? Very good. Oh, that's good. What about that one? Very good. So a lot of puppies really, really shy away from the paper because they've never really heard it. What's that? You want to play with it? Huh? You want to play with it? Yes. Puppy breathe. Yay! Very good, puppy. That's exactly what we want. Ready? Ready? Yay, breathe. Yay, breathe. Yay, breathe. Yes, breathe. Oh, very good. So praise him coming because that's part of it. Good. You ready? Want to play again? Look. Bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it here. Oh, a ball. So he did kind of bring it back. Very good. He's very interactive. He's getting a lot happier. Whether, a ball might be better or for Fetch or his favorite toy. But, it's there, so keep trying. What? So Fetch is a really good exercise physically and mentally, but it's also a great bonding exercise. Isn't it, little man? Okay. So we've given him some treats in that following exercise there. So, but we do test his ability to keep calm with a high quality treat, and the reason for that is if you give a puppy a treat that is so high in value that they go crazy for it, it's almost counterproductive. So you want to make sure that you feed accordingly. So look, can you see this? So you can imagine if the dog was so excited over a treat, how hard it would be for them to sit still or lay down or whatever it is you're asking. And look, it's counterproductive, and you want to set them up for success. So what you need to do is find a treat that they know is a reward for a job well done, but doesn't send them over the top. So that's what you're aiming for. This little fellow was quite smart and methodical. A puppy that loses focus tends to knock the cup over, whoop, and play with it around the room, losing focus completely, forgetting that there's even a treat there. So you did wonderful. So very good. Yes, you did. I know. I like you. I like you talking. Very good, puppy. What's next? Oh, the dreaded. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? So I like that he's getting happier and he's bouncy and he's playful. That was a pretty big noise. I didn't really mean it to be that big. Now he came running to me, but happily though. Like his body shake's getting rid of a bit of tension. So he came in my direction, and now he's off, looking at the tent and everything. So that is a really good recovery, without any help from me. So it's not the fact that he reacted to the noise, it's how he recovers from the noise. So he did a super job. What are you laying down for? Okay. Are you gonna play with something? Yeah. So he's like great. It's like it never happened. So you've got to remember that if your puppy is ever upset, not coddle, but move them forward and get them playing and redirect focus. But this guy is very, very good. Oh, what's that? Are you gonna come see? Yeah. Oh, very good. Can you, I don't know, can you see how responsive he is to your voice and the encouragement that you can give him? What's that? What is that? Woo! So he's approached it quite a few times, and in a happy way, he's done a really good job. I have no concerns about this at all. So just some puppies would run away from it, the movement. So just keep introducing lots of new things and toys and colors, shapes, experiences. Just broaden their world and keep that nice level of confidence that he has. Yeah. So we do a basic prey drive test, just to see, like, you know, what he's like. So your prey drive is an instinct, it's innate, it's him. Tends to override everything. So even if your puppy is feeling a little bit insecure, that prey drive would take over. But so he is carefully watching, and he's definitely interested. But he has a nice careful side. And he left it. So I would have to say that his prey drive is pretty low. So that's kind of good. Means he's not gonna like be probably you know, chasing something into the bush or squirrels and bikes and cars and stuff. Yay! Are you done? Was it good? Come on to the front. Come on to the. Yeah. So he's so cute. So he has a lovely energy level, a low prey drive, he's got a nice social side. He's lovely. I hope you enjoy. Oh, good ass. Yeah.